Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Looking to play him in. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Like, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Okay, interesting. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. And he's certainly onside here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Pedri. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Threads one in. Hoistbeek header! That's a half-decent try. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Veron. PSV, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Could be danger here. Great vision. He's played it long. David Villa. And that is out of play. Kilmarnock look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Vieira tries to pass it through. That's very neat. And it's made its way to him. David Villa! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bastoni, that's a little off target. Batistuta. That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isco. Tries to play it through. Belletti.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pedri. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Veron. Opts for safety. And it's Belletti. Rodri. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Tries to get it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Veron. And this is Batistuta. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Deftly away. Veron. David Villa. Oh, this looks sharp. Jordi Alba. White. And Bastoni. Nicely shaped cross. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Rodri. It's a searching pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Jordi Alba. Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's had a hit! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two. Rodri. And it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. He's looking wide. He's being urged to shoot. David Villa. Early ball. And that is expertly dealt with. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is onto this, and he's got the beating of his man. Real chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Kilmarnock grabbed the equaliser, and we're... Shot, surely! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Belletti. And it's Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Kilmarnock are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Batistuta could try cutting inside here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for PSV. Number 11.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Messi might just make this.
Number 17.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Number 13.
PSV really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging him to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Mbappe. He was under real pressure there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. PSV are looking desperate here. Short on time and options. Van Basten gets decent chance! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And yes, it's him again. Kilmarnock, he gets big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for PSV. Number 3.
PSV with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Is number 5. Pep Guardiola.
Cleared away. And it's Guardiola. Take back. And this is Scholes. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added minute has been indicated.
Gently done. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. White deals with that comfortably. That's going to go a long way. And that will be the final act. PSV did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
PSV against Germany.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. And it's Belletti. And he whips it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for a runner. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the shots! PSV with the corner, they're first. Germany are looking to go forward now. He expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... He's through! It's one-on-one! Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mbappe did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Van Nistelrooy. In with the challenge. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Belletti. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel.
There's the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Rodri gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Leicester gets good distance on it. McAllister, and reclaimed it in a trice. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, good looking ball. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, that's been intercepted. Jordi Alba. And that was nowhere near his best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Threads one in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Batistuta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Batistuta. Now he's got space here. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's a chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. Saliba. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Messi has it out wide and in space. Germany have their third corner. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Van Nistelrooy! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. Gabriel. And it's Veron. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's onside. Veron. And this is Messi. And the shot! Goal! PSV! And right on half-time, that is telling. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
PSV are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. PSV carrying a 1-goal lead. Somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now here's the delivery. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done. PSV have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No, that was never going to make it. Messi. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's an imaginative pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Nistelrooy, back into the middle. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Tries to get it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses it in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well read, nice interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, knocks it out wide. Batistuta. Veron. Some really good ball movement. Veron.
PSV surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. But this is Van Nistelrooy. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. PSV still ahead by the game's only goal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
PSV, number 23, Veron. Coming on the field is number
McAllister.
22, Pedri.
Out towards the flank. Pedri spots it and intercepts. Jordi Alba. Adams. It's an inviting looking ball, that. I think we're just about done here. That's a little off target. Van Nistelrooy. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Alexander-Arnold. No, it's come to nothing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No harm.
Oh, terrible pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he decides to cross it. And now they can clear their lines.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jordi Alba, quality ball. Knocks it into space. That's really well manoeuvred. And the referee brings it to a close. PSV have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
On the screen.
Pakai smart assist nggak bisa kalau nggak biasa. Nah, kalau pakai smart assist itu di tiga harusnya terobos bawah, jadi terobos pas
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against PSV.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. That's Bebeto. Now this could be a chance.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And the shot! Conte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And it's Veron. And it's Batistuta. Veron. Aimed beyond the defence. Fired deep. It's a mighty effort! And one more try! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff. And here's Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kokchu. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Batistuta.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, super ball, shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
PSV have their second corner now. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Raul.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Veron. It's Batistuta. And it's Veron. Messi with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, that's well spotted. Bergamo. Jordi Alba. There's a searching pass. Batistuta! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
PSV really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. Conte.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely aimed pass. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Jordi Alba. Cruyff promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Jordi Alba. Veron. Conte. Now he's got space here. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot, surely! Got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played into the box. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Cruyff. And here's Raul.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Picked out brilliant, decent chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu's cross. Gabriel attempts a clearance. And it's Cruyff. Tries a deft little ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is good alertness. An instinctive big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The
Jordi
attendance
Alba
for this
gets
match
it away.
was 71,898.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff, and this is Raul. He's got away. It's Raul! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Veron. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared away. Bebeto. Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. PSV have broken through, it's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Scholes. Knocks it into space. Big chance! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away.
Climbs up big! Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fernando Torres, he's found a way through. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means, they still believe it can be won.
Great ball and he's in here. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts for safety. Conte. Dida is there to clear. Done delicately. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes. Gabriel. And it's Belletti. And this is Torres. He is through here. And that was very necessary. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. And it's Modric. Great ball, and he's in here. Vinicius Junior! Just off target.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Now this could be a chance. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Retegi. Oh, played right into his path. This looks promising. He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's had it nicked away. Retegi looks to get on the end of this. And he's been shifted off it. Belletti. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. That's a... And they're on! Bellingham. Here's Roberto Carlos. Conte. And here's Veron. Belletti. Ball driven towards the far... Mbappe! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. And it's Bellingham.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, a lovely bit of skill. And the cross comes in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Belletti. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Toni Kroos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Retegi. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good-looking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. But they've got it again. Toni Kroos. Veron attempts a clearance. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rice. And it's Rice. Bellingham. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Played with finesse. Kante gets it away. Corner number 2 then. Batistuta with the clearance. Cross goes in there. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A goal and a really telling moment.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
En el minuto 42, el dorsal 9.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Howson has given away a free kick, and he is going into that little black book. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Veron gets flagged offside. Modric. Kroos. Now Modric. Madrid looking to pass their way through. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Scholes. Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No foul, says the referee.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Retegui! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Rice just eases him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Vinicius Junior. Modric. He's on it, can he get away? Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Modric. Mbappe, here's onto this. Scholes. Searching pass he's played there. And claimed it back swiftly. 60 minutes played. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is good strength. Rodri with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Oh, there'll be no accusations of...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe! Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Mbappe. And it's Jordi Alba. Well, that's well seen too. Kroos. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, Modric, será sustituido
Somewhat off target.
el dorsal 99,
Batistita.
Terima.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Retegui. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done...
Vinicius Junior! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Mbappe, looking tidy in possession here. Vinicius Junior. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Front-footed pressing going on here. Lobbed in behind. Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes...
There's the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is is extended still further.
Marcó en el minuto
I don't want to be
85.
overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's got the beating of his man. João Neves. It's a threatening ball. This might... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Marcó en
There
el
was to
minuto
be
90.
only one
El dorsal
outcome.
9.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Minutos de descuento.
Things look... He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. The ball is on the... And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Sergio Ramos. 5 minutes to add. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Now João Neves. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a searching pass. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Now it's Retegi. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Batistuta. Baron. And it's Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. To Guardiola. Platini. And it's Isco. Park Ji-sung. He's picked his way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Kante. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Park Ji-sung. Isco. And this is Batistuta. Adams cuts it out.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Guardiola.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Park Ji-sung. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Platini considers his options. Terrific save by Abbiati. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi is onto it in a flash. Belletti. Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Retegi. Isco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Belletti. It's Park Ji-sung. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared without hesitation. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Park Ji's and the shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Conte. It's Batistuta. Now it's Kante. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee...
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Serginho. Pedri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Platini. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Guardiola. Platini. That's good vision. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Isco. Platini. And he's managed to get free. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Batistuta. Batistuta. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's picked it up out. He's got full. And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 15, Isco.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Isco.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Isco. Guardiola. And here's Platini, out towards the flank. Now there's a fine ball. Guardiola. Isco! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner then. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Hoisted in. Isco is always looking to break lines. Oh, they can break here. And he welcomes it in. And this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Quick look, then plays it in. Adams clears. Pedri, that's an imaginative pass. Kante purring through the gears. Front-footed pressing going on here. Looking for options for movement. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Platini. Can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Swings it across. No, again there's no way through. Adams, oh, good looking ball. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Retegi. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, that's nice. Belletti, he has found the way through. Here, oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Rodri. Number 13. Conte.
Pedri.
Coming on the field. Number 15. Mbappe. Number
Mbappe
5.
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Belletti. Park Ji-sung, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Isco. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. That gets things running. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, what has happened here? Jordi Alba delivers. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pinches it off him. In by... And they're on! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
The wrong. Chalanolu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he shoots! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. Jordi Alba. Spread neatly. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chance, surely! Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's there to retrieve it. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's having a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo cuts out the pass. They played right into his path. Great ball and big chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's not got that quite right. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldo gets into a good position. Out for a throw. Nedved threads one in. Looking for a runner. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been slipped through. Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And it's Scholes. It's an early cross. And he's there to clear it. Vigo. This ended up in no man's land. Messi. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Half-time getting close now. Davis defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Belletti. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. Scholes. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. No reported change to either side during the break. Caresses it through. He's had a shot! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Shanghai Shenhua take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's an imaginative pass. Messi chasing after it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Soboslai. And here's Nedved. They're on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Belletti. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vigo picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Szoboszlai. Eto'o. And the shot! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19.
We have got
Messi.
changes here from
El
both sides, in
dorsal
fact.
11. El dorsal
Shanghai
13.
Shenhua go
Serán
two up and
sustituidos
into a
por
position of
el
real
dorsal
strength.
21.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Se va a realizar un
Nicely
cambio de
shaped ball,
jugadores.
expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe! Well, they've got it again. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's picked his way through. Belletti tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Veron and Adams. Jordi Alba delivered. He's got tall, and it's come back out to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ooh, delicate chip. It's a mighty effort! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Shanghai Shenhua have got it back and they'll have another go. Aim forwards. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Oh, no joy this time. A probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. It's run loose here. Davis. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is lovely. And he's gone backward here. And it's Veron. And Veron! Played in deep. Vieira can get it clear. Great chance!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Tevez. Played back to the goalkeeper. And the keeper's given it away. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking for the run. Now it's Isco. And he's there to belt it away. Caught offside that time. Cleared away. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's